Hey guys, I'm Alistair from Trail & Kale, and this is the electric bike company Model R. This video review is very much complementary to my in-depth review on trailandkale.com, which goes deeper into the statistics and how I've been using this bike. So if you want to learn more about it and see close-up imagery of some of the components, definitely head over to trailandkale.com. I'll pop a link up there and down in the description, so you can go check that out as well. So I've absolutely been loving using the Model R bike. I've been using it mostly for the daycare runs, and as you can see, I've got the child seat on the back. So it's been a total game changer for getting my son Sebastian to daycare in the morning and then picking him up, because it not only makes the journey easier, it makes it more fun for both of us too.
Debbie, woo!
How was it? Did you enjoy your first bike ride? Yes. You look pretty cool, I have to say. No five? No five. Come on. Yeah, good boy. All e-bikes from EBC are hand-built in California. They come delivered fully built, so you can literally just pull it out the box, adjust your handlebars a little bit, and then you're off. You can just ride super quickly. I haven't come across any other e-bike company that's been able to deliver that, so that's a huge plus from the brand. And also their e-bikes are fully customizable, so you can literally choose any paint color you want, from different colors on the fenders, different covers on the saddles, the handlebars. You can even have some of the parts made out of wood. You have to go check out their website. It's incredible how much you can customize the bikes. In this review then, I will be going over some of the key features that I absolutely love about my bike here. Now take note, because these e-bikes are fully customizable, the bike I have here might not be exactly the same as the one that you choose. So I'm just going to go over the features that I chose, why I chose them, and why I'm really enjoying them. But if choice overwhelms you and you just want to get the same setup as me, let me know in the comments and I'll provide you a breakdown of the options I went for. And stick around for my demonstration section in this video, where I will demonstrate things like acceleration, top speed, stopping power, and what it's like to lift. So if you like this blue color, it's called Tiffany Blue, and as you can see, the paint quality is actually really good when you compare it to some of the other e-bike brands out there. It's really nicely painted. Now when it comes to comfort for riding this bike, there are a couple of features that I really like about it. Number one being this rather large seat or saddle. And it is just super comfortable. I mean, yes, it looks comfortable, and it is as comfortable as it looks. It really does spread the pressure across your buttocks. It feels great for longer rides. And I also like this handlebar setup, which is called the cruiser setup. Feels a bit like a Harley Davidson, but it allows you to relax. When it comes to the wheels, I went with the 26-inch Rhino wheels. You can also get smaller 24-inch ones. Larger wheels make the ride a little bit more smooth. The thickness of these wheels is 3 inches wide, which gives you better stability if you're going on things like gravel, stuff like that, or turning around tighter corners. The Model R e-bike also has nice suspension forks. So this is one of the reasons I went for the Model R, because it comes equipped with suspension. So on my daycare run in the morning, I do have different kind of terrains that I've got to go over. A little bit of grass, some gravel, but mostly pavement and tarmac. So it's nice having suspension forks so I can have a smooth ride for myself, but also for Sebastian, who's riding on the back. And that leads me onto the child seat on the back. So the Model R is great because it does allow for a child seat on the back. Not all of the models on the electric bike company website allows for that. So what you have to do to be able to get the child seat and attach it is you need to have this MIC rack, or MIK rack, on the back. And I love it because it's a system that allows you to clip on accessories. So this child seat just clipped in super easily. This is the mechanism. If you get close to this, you can see it. It just slots on, clicks in, and then you attach it with a sort of a harness around the front just to make it extra secure. But that is surprisingly easy to attach, so I'm very glad that I went for this option. When it comes to the capacity of a bike, it can handle a weight capacity of 420 pounds, which is awesome, especially if you are bringing your child along and maybe you've got groceries as well on the bike, stuff like that, then the bike can handle that weight. When it comes to safety, the bike does have integrated lights. To activate those lights, you obviously have to turn the bike on, and then what you do is hold the top button on the dial and you should see them come on. There's one on the front, and then if you come around the back, you will see two either side of the saddle and then one at the rear. One thing to note is the lights don't get brighter when you actually brake. So if you do pull the levers on the handlebars, the lights don't really act as brake lights, they're just always on. So I'd like to see that feature brought to this bike. That would be really cool. And another safety feature is they do have hydraulic disc brakes. This bike is quite heavy, as with all e-bikes, and with a high weight capacity, you need to be able to stop safely and quickly. So that's where the hydraulic disc brakes come in. With all that then, the ride quality is super comfortable. I really like the large wheels. I like the suspension. It kind of takes uneven terrain and smooths that out for you, making your commute or daycare run a lot more comfortable and enjoyable. The handlebars are really nice. I love this cruiser style. Big old saddle or seat here makes that extra comfortable for sitting down on. Anyone who hates traditional bike saddles are actually going to love that. And all that comfort and joy translates to your child on the back. I don't want him to end up hating bikes. I really want to get him into cycling and mountain biking. So this is really his first foray into the bike world. And I want it to be the best experience possible. I don't want to get him put off by having a horrible experience. So I couldn't be happier with how it rides. Now the Model R comes with 5 levels of pedal assist. Basically all that means is when you're pedaling, the motor gives you a power assist, making that effort level much easier and allowing you to go faster. Especially helpful going up hills. Now you do have to turn this setting on every time you turn the bike on. I believe this is a safety function, but all you do to turn it on is you hold this down arrow here on the dials on the handlebar. So when you hold this down, you will see that pedal assist off goes away, meaning pedal assist is now on. Well, you've got to the fun part of the review. This is the demonstration section. I'm going to start with how quickly it accelerates, so you can get an example of what that looks like, what it feels like. And throughout these tests, you will also be able to hear how noisy or quiet the bike is from my perspective, the rider, because I have the mic right on me. First test will be acceleration without pedaling at all, just the throttle, which is the lever on the right. And I will also show you top speed as I come flying past. Here we go. Woo! So pretty quick, goes over gravel nicely. 20 miles an hour. And now with pedal assist. Okay, so now I am going to do stopping power. Let's try it. That's pretty good. This bike weighs around 56 pounds. So it is quite heavy, but all utility e-bikes are. That's nothing bad about this bike. It's just something to be aware of if you haven't had an electric bike before. So this is what 56 pounds looks like when you're lifting it up. It's not pretty, but it's heavy, and I work out. Now, when it comes to battery range and the mileage that you can actually get out of that battery, it's on average around 50 miles. The website says 60 miles, but that's not the case, and that's not going to be the case for most people, because this is very much dependent on the weight of a rider, the total weight of what you're actually carrying on the bike, whether you're using the pedal assist option, whether you're just using the throttle, and also whether you're going up more hills than other people. If that is the case, then you're going to get less mileage. So just be aware of that. Having said that, that's a good amount of mileage for an e-bike. Now, when it comes to charging the battery, That's super easy. There is a charging access point on the right hand side of a bike. So you just flip this silicone cover up and then you can access it. But you can also take the battery off. If you come around here, you will see that's basically what this key is for. You turn the key and then that allows you to unlock the battery from the bike, pull it out, and then you can take that to wherever you want to charge it. And then to put it back in, super easy, just do the opposite to what you just did. And remember to lock it, because you don't want to accidentally flip that switch and have the battery falling out. Who's the electric bike company Model R bike for then? Well, it's definitely for parents like myself, but also anyone who just wants to haul a lot of gear or want a nice smooth ride for their commutes. The bike starts at a price of $2,099. Now, as I said before, this bike is fully customizable, so that's your base price and it can go much higher than that. But I love the fact it's customizable because that means you don't have to pay for features that you don't actually need. So all in all, it actually makes this high quality bike a little bit more affordable than some of its competitors. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a like, share it with a friend if you think it'll be helpful to them, and subscribe to this channel for more gear reviews just like this one. Well, thanks for watching this electric bike company Model R review. I really hope it helped you decide whether this bike might be good for your needs too. I can positively say I've really been enjoying riding on this bike. So is my son Sebastian. You will have seen some of the clips that I've been overlaying, seeing how much fun he's been getting out of it. And for me, that is actually one of the most important things. It's not just for me, it's for us. It's a total winner for me.